Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at y'all with your mid-August 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without further ado, we're going to hop on into today's video and we shall see what's up. What do we got going on here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding their second half of August 2022. What information do we got showing up here please for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-August 2022. Taking a look here at the first card out for you. What do we got? And we have here the Eight of Pentacles. So you're definitely working on something and or working towards something. Having a look here at the next card for you, we do have here the Seven of Wands. And then looking at your final two overall energies we have present, we also have here the Ten of Wands and we have here the Empress. So, taking a look over here, you could be dealing with a Libra potentially, considering that we have the Empress card, but you also might be dealing with earth signs or fire signs. So, let's go ahead and hop on into it. Virgo, Eight of Pentacles here to the Seven of Wands. You might be working towards something, but it does feel like there's a great deal of resistance that's happening with what it is you're working towards. Whenever you see the Seven of Wands come into play, Seven of Wands usually feels like there's some sort of restriction to getting what it is you want. So Eight of Pentacles tells me you're working towards something, yet you feel pretty limited and or restricted. Now, having a look at the next card after that, you do have here the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is an energy of feeling very burdened. So it's like, I'm so tired of working so hard to get something I want, but to not end up getting it. Seems to be the picture here for you. And with the Empress coming in here for the last card, Empress card is the card that signifies growth. So you're working very hard here for some sort of growth, but you feel like you're getting nowhere. It's like I take one step forward and then I take 1,000 steps backwards. Really seems to be the energy here for you. Now this could be in regards to anything. It could be in regards to a relationship. You know, you might feel like you're working very hard with a partner to make a relationship work, but you take one good step forward and then it's like poof, 1,000 steps back already. It's like we're resetting. You know, you might feel like you're trying to really grow and expand in your career at this time. You make one move, it seems like it's going in the right direction, and then 99 more problems come in and they appear, and overall you're pretty burnt out here, you're pretty stressed, you're pretty tired. It's so frustrating to feel like I'm finally going forward, only to constantly feel like I have to keep getting reset and set on back to where I was. So it's almost like, what am I working for right now, you know? All right, Virgo, definitely understandable here. Totally do see that. Let's go ahead and move on forward though with the rest of your reading here, okay? We're gonna have a look here into your surroundings. So what's going on here in Virgo surroundings, please, regarding their second half of August. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What information do we have here, please, regarding Virgo surroundings? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-August 2022. First card out, we do have here the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles here is interesting because Three of Pentacles is working towards something, right? So you are working on something. If you're dealing with a partner here, they're saying that they're working on it too, which is interesting because if you're a Virgo feeling like you took in one step forward with your partner, then you take 1,000 steps back, your partner may be telling you, I'm working on it, but it seems to me like they're not. You know, at the end of the day, a true transformation is changed behavior, just like a true apology is changed behavior. And I don't feel like somebody here is actually holding up their end of the bargain or holding up their end of what it is they're supposed to be doing. So someone or somebody here or something here is not holding their weight. Moving on to the next card for you, Virgo, we do have here the Two of Cups. And then taking a look at the final two cards representing your surroundings, we have here the Six of Pentacles and we have here the Three of Wands. So looking into what you're surrounded with this month, Virgo, let's go ahead and talk about it. You know, you're dealing with someone or something that means a lot to you because you do have here the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups could represent a person that means a lot to you. It could represent a job that means a lot to you. And right now, that person, place, or thing is saying, I'm working with you, Virgo. Three of Pentacles. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to make everything perfect. We have here the Six of Pentacles. I'm willing to be an equal and to make things equal and to really put forth equal give and take. But Virgo, looking at the last card being the Three of Wands, it's like, you're still waiting for it. You're still waiting for the equal give and take. You're still waiting for everything to work out and for equal exchanges to happen. So I do feel like if you're a Virgo dealing with love right now, it's like you're waiting for your partner to really hold up their end of the bargain or whatever it said that they would work on with you. And it's like they say they will, but their actions fall short. And if you're dealing with career, you know, this might be the energy of your boss promising they'll give you a raise. And no matter after how many times they say it, they don't fall through. It could be the energy of your boss saying that there's a new position they want to put you in, and then when it gets to that point of where you're asking about it, they're like, oh, it's not ready yet, you know? So it's like, I'm really sick and tired of thinking that things are going to go a certain way when they don't. I'm really tired of working on something to grow and expand, and then right as I think it's actually happening, something happens to the point where there is no growth and expansion at all. You know, especially for Virgos dealing with relationships, if there are things you've been working through with a partner, you're like, okay, this time this partner's really changed. And then they go right back to the way they were in a matter of seconds. And you're like, WTF, you know? I really thought we were moving forward here. Now we're just moving on backwards. So there is a huge amount of frustration here for you, Virgo, regarding this situation, rightfully so, understandably so. And it's getting to that point where you're wondering, am I putting in all this work? And am I putting all this effort in for no apparent reason? You know, so you're getting to that point. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see how you'll be feeling personally throughout the rest of your mid-August. So how are my Virgo peeps going to be feeling on a personal level here, please? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding mid-August 2022. How are my Virgo peeps going to be feeling on a personal level? Having a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Ace of Swords. You know, you have to be honest with yourself is what you're saying, and you've been honest with yourself. And when it comes towards honesty, with the Knight of Cups coming into play, you honestly do want to make things work. You are a person right now who's trying to have a positive outcome regarding the situation. If you and your partner have been having problems, you're fighting for your partner and you're fighting for things to change in a positive direction. You know, if you've been wanting to move up the ranks at work, you've been patient with your boss because you've had this understanding that this was going to happen and you're still holding out, you're still waiting. So you're still trying to maintain a positive attitude, but Nine of Swords over here, you can't help but feel like it's not going anywhere because the action needs to follow through with the results. You know, words don't mean anything, actions do. Words don't show you something, actions will show you. And with the Two of Wands coming in here as the last card for you, it's like, I have a decision to make. You know, am I going to keep holding out on something? Am I going to keep holding out on blind faith? Or is something actually going to happen? Is something actually going to change? So Virgos, you know, you're very fed up with that energy of taking one step forward and 1,000 steps backwards. You're very fed up of thinking that something's going to work out, and then suddenly it doesn't. And you're, you know, trying to keep this positive attitude. You're trying to maintain it as much as possible. But when it comes down to having to be honest with yourself here in mid-August, you're starting to say to yourself, honestly, I don't really think that this is going to go forward and evolve and grow into the way that I want it to. You know, I have seen no action being taken, and action speaks louder than words. And with that being said, I can't keep listening to broken promises. I need things to change. And if it doesn't, I might have to go out of my way and change it myself here with the Two of Wands. So with that being said, Virgo, you're getting ready here to rely solely on yourself and not on other people. All right, let's go ahead and have a look here and see what you can expect going forward, please, throughout the rest of your mid-August 2022. What can my Virgo peeps expect here going forward throughout the rest of their mid-August 2022? Having a look here at the first card out, Wheel of Fortune. So you can definitely expect the game changing here. Wheel of Fortune says, I need things to change, and if they're not going to change from the opposing party, I'm going to be the person to initiate that change. So Wheel of Fortune here, Virgo, you're not messing around anymore. You're not messing around at all. I know what I want, I know what I deserve, and I'm going to make sure that I get it. Moving on to the next card for you, we do have here the Devil. Devil card is the energy of feeling stuck. So you can expect to feel stuck unless you're the one that makes the changes. You know, I do feel, once again, that if you're dealing with somebody specific, Virgo, they're really not upholding their end of the bargain. You're dealing with a smooth talker, but they're not a person who actually takes action. And the frustration here is real. So if you do not change anything, things are going to continue to be stagnant for you. So that's what you can expect. You know, if you make no change, it's going to remain the same. And with the Fool card here coming out with the Ace of Wands, you know, this is the energy of like, well, if I'm the person that makes the changes that I need, then I'm going to have that brand new beginning because I'm going to make sure that I go ahead and get it done. So for example here, Virgo, let's say right now, this is about your career, and you note and acknowledge that you need a raise, you need to be bringing more income into your household, and you want more money. And you've told your boss, hey, I'm so down to take on more responsibility, I'm so down to take on a new position, and anything that'll get me a raise. Your boss agrees and says, okay, I'll do that for you. Let's say you've been waiting for that raise for months. Every time you ask your boss about it, your boss says, all right, don't worry, next week is going to be the week that I go ahead and get you this raise. And you're like, yes, I've taken my step forward. Only for another week to go by, and another week to go by, and another week to go by, and your boss still hasn't given you that raise. What do you do here now in mid-August? Well, you say, you know what? quitting this job and I'm going to get the money I know I deserve. You know, I've been making X, Y, and Z. You know, now I know I'm going to go to another job that's offering me exactly what I want. So with that being said, I'm putting the action into my own hands. I'm done waiting on other people to deliver. I'm going to get what I want. So let's say if that was your situation, buy this job, buy to your boss. I'm going to where they're paying me what I requested from you. Now let's say this is about love and you've been asking for something from your partner. Maybe you've been asking your partner to be more invested. Maybe you've been asking your partner to be more loving or to be more attentive. And no matter how much you've tried to show your partner what you need in order for this relationship to be successful, your partners agreed and said they would do it. So maybe they would do it for a day or two, and then they would instantaneously revert back to their old ways. And it's like, I know what I need, I know what I deserve, and I know what I'm looking for in a relationship. And if you can't be the person to provide that, I'm done trying to change you. I'm done trying to hope that things can grow and expand so that it would suit the relationship for me, because what I'm going to recognize here and right now is that this relationship isn't for me and that you're not willing to change. That's what you've shown me. So what you would say to your partner is you've shown me you're not willing to change. And with all that being said, I can't wait anymore for it. And if you don't want to change, I cannot change you. So I'm going to go ahead and find somebody right now that has the same values, that is looking for what I'm looking for in a relationship, that's treating me the way I want to be treated. And I'm going to go ahead and make those moves on my own because I cannot keep waiting anymore. You know, I keep getting teased that what I want is going to come true and what I want is going to happen. But then, even if it happens for a little bit, everything goes backwards, and I'm very over that. So what you can expect going forward here, Virgo, is taking your fate into your own hands. And I don't blame you, you know? You deserve what you need. You deserve what you want, okay? Moving on to the overall outcome here for Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what's up. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding the second half of August. And the overall outcome for you is going to be the Sun card. I'm going to be happy at the end of the day. You know, what I want is to be happy. What I desire will bring me forth happiness, and I'm going to make sure that I get it one way or another. Taking a look at the next card, you also have here the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is the card of success. So you know what? I've been trying for a long time. I've been working so freaking hard here, Eight of Pentacles, to get what I want, and I'm tired of feeling like it's going nowhere, because the truth is that it is going nowhere, right? Actions are what speak louder than words, and if I'm not seeing the action being taken, then I'm going to take actions into my own hands to get what I want and to get what makes me happy. So Virgo, Six of Wands here to the Sun card, you will successfully attain what it is you're looking forward to, or you're going to start to work towards what it is you're looking forward to, and it makes you so much more happier now that you're being freed from a situation that's been so teasing, right? When you take one step forward with 1,000 steps back, it's a bit of a tease, you know? When you're being told that something's going to be one way, but it turns out to be the opposite, it's a huge tease, and now that you're free from that, all the stress starts to melt away, all the types of different feelings you've been feeling start to melt away, and you now get to move back into an energy where it's like, okay, now that everything is based upon my own actions, and now that my fate's in my own hands, I know that I'm going to take care of myself. And yeah, 100%. So Virgo, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it does happen to resonate with you, please let me know down in the comments down below. If it's not your story, no worries at all. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that so much. And with that being said, Virgo, have an awesome and amazing rest of your mid-August, and I will catch y'all in September 2022. Much love, Virgos, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.